this is exactly how you get back on track. If you're having a day where you are graze eating, you're eating slider foods, still plug it in. Still plug it into your app, because eventually during that day you will have a self check-in, just like I just did. And so you can sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna just throw the whole day away. Or you can sit here and be like, how can I turn this day around? That way I still feel better about the day.
Every time I try to resist, we can get away. Chase beach views and every day. All I wanna hear is an visions that we play. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you.
When we talk about discipline, that is discipline right there. Welcome back to yet another Discipline Diary. On today's episode, I'm going to be taking you along with me over the next few days as we are putting the discipline into Discipline Diaries. But first, if you're new here, hey girl, hey, my name is Janae and I make a lot of content focused on fitness, wellness, and self-development and helping you and I live our best healthy and active lives. So if that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you are into the Discipline Diary series, someone who's actually showing you what it takes to live a healthy lifestyle after massive weight loss, because I've lost 125 pounds and I'm trying to stay here. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post a lot of different content over there, and comment down below and let me know, what are you struggling with the most to stay disciplined and consistent? What's your struggle? Is it your food? Is it working out? Is it just not knowing what to do? Is it because it's hard? Like, what is it? Let me see if I can help you in the comments below. So this vlog is going to be yet another weekend at work with me, as I work overnight in the ER. If you did not know, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week, but today's vlog is starting off on Wednesday. We prep here. I have to mentally prep a day before actual work. Because it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. And I've already talked about this. My struggle most of the time happens at work. Like my struggle with staying on top of my workouts and not being too tired for them, or my eating and like the temptation around it. And since y'all liked my meal prep vloggy vlog that I did a couple of weeks ago, which I'll tag it in the cards above, this one is also going to be a meal prep video, but in a different way. Because though prepping meals is great and all, we live in the real world. I live in the real world, which means sometimes I just don't feel like prepping meals. So I'm going to show you what it is that I do that's kind of like a prep that makes my life easier and makes eating easier, especially during this time where I'm just sleeping during the day, going right back out to work, making sure the kids are straight, making sure the house is still together. I don't want to put too much thought into food, but I necessarily don't want to meal prep. So there's several different ways to prep, and I'm going to show you one of the ways I most often do them. Not only that, of course, I'm going to take you with me through my workouts, with me getting my 10,000 steps, with me staying very intentional and on track with my fitness, even though I'm going to be working and tired and all that stuff. But yeah, this episode is going to be focused on food, fitness, work, staying disciplined. That's the 4 things we're going to be achieving from now, Wednesday, until Sunday. And you will see this on Sunday, and we will see how this all ends up going. So to start these few days off right, y'all know I had to go to the grocery store. Ain't nothing new with that. I did not take y'all along with me. I just did not feel like filming in public, but I'm gonna show y'all the haul. And these are things that are very specific to me that I will be eating over the weekend, because y'all will be seeing repetitive meals. So, ooh, I smushed my bread. So I got some keto bread. They are 30 calories per slice, 13 carbs, 10 fiber, 4 grams of protein. Same thing with some hamburger buns, which the videos are already posted. If you are having any trouble with figuring out your calorie deficit, I already have a video on that. I'll link it in the cards above. And I also gave y'all my ultimate grocery shopping list on your calorie deficit, things that you can swap out, things that will make eating great for you. So that will also be in the cards above, because yes, that's where all of this is coming from. Okay, I have 2 breakfast options here: protein pancakes and waffles from Premier Protein. Something that I can just pop in a microwave, in a toaster, and go. Not even think about it. I, of course, have a ton of chomps in different flavors. I also have a discount code with them, so I'll put that in the description box below. But I like to use those as just like a little snack. Some fat-free cheddar cheese, along with some thinly sliced cheddar cheese. I did not know they came out with a part skim milk ricotta cheese. I've been fiending for lasagna, and I have a way to make it high protein, low carb, high fiber, but you know, it's so hard to figure out like a substitute for ricotta cheese without it messing up the taste. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay. Some ranch seasoning, a couple of sugar-free condiments, barbecue sauce and ketchup, turkey pepperoni, some more cheese. This is the Laughing Cow light cheese. Breakfast meat, Canadian bacon, salmon. I eat salmon at least twice per week. Steak, we're gonna have this tonight, so let me set this off to the side. Ground chicken. Lately, I've been becoming a ground chicken girly. Protein pancake mix. The Real Good chicken strips. These are lightly breaded, higher in protein. The taste is okay. I've had better lightly breaded chicken strips, like the one from Just Bear or the Costco, the Kirkland version. Those taste better. They're also lightly breaded, but they don't have as much protein as this one. And so I'm like, you know, this weekend is all about being intentional with my protein goals. So I will sacrifice a little bit of taste for my goals. I would just make chicken sandwiches with my keto hamburger bread. Keep it moving. Got a couple of sugar-free toppings, cherry and apple filling, because I'm gonna be making some type of recipe. I don't know what yet, but I saw it and I was like, okay. Along with some sugar-free chocolate chips, turkey meat, sugar-free juice, PB2, Greek yogurt, sparkling water, along with some Coke Zero. I mostly consume soda at work, like especially the Cokes, because they're a little bit caffeinated, and I don't like to consume too much caffeine when I'm at work because I don't want it to disturb my sleep once I get home. But I do enjoy a Diet Coke or Coke Zero, especially while I'm at work. So I was like, let me just go ahead. Instead of spending $3 at the vending machine, let me just go ahead and buy a pack now. Some lower calorie butter, sweetened applesauce. And then I got some Premier protein powder in the flavor vanilla. Now, I am not a protein powder girly necessarily, but some of the recipes that I'm going to be coming up with soon requires me to use a protein powder. And so since I do like their vanilla protein shakes, I'm hoping that the protein powder is good too, because I've actually never tried their powder. So if you try their powder, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That is it for the little grocery haul. I'm gonna try not to make this vlog too much of a chatty vlog. Y'all know I can run my mouth. Just because we're going to be going over a few days, I'm really gonna be sticking to my meals, my workouts. Maybe if there is a thought that comes across my brain that I can, you know, give to y'all, a tip, a word of encouragement, then I'll drop that in here. But I'm gonna try not to make it so chatty, because I really just want to focus on the discipline. And here is breakfast, just a serving of the Premier protein pancakes, a serving of the Canadian bacon, which is 3. And then I did 1 egg and 2 egg whites. And I had some of the sugar-free syrup. And the calorie macro breakdown on this is 376 calories, 38 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, and 30 grams of carbs. So for lunch, I'm just having my chicken pita wrap. I showed y'all how to make this in the previous Discipline Diary. I'll link it in the cards above. This is so good. This is an example of me loosely tracking calories, because if you watch that episode, then you already know I said that I didn't make a recipe out this, like I didn't plug the actual ingredients into my Fitness Pal to know the actual calorie breakdown, but I do know how much the pita bread is and the chicken is, because I did track and weigh that. And so, and then I also just loosely counted the Greek yogurt for the tzatziki dip. So with that being said, this lunch is 408 calories, 59 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, and 18 grams of carbs. It's high in fiber as well due to the wrap. Give or take a few calories and a few macros for the actual vegetables and a little bit of the olive oil that I've used in this recipe. But it's like not that serious for me to get it that pinpoint down, but it is something to just be aware of. Like I'm not tracking the cucumbers, the dill, the tomatoes, the red onions, the Greek olives. It's like, it's so minimal, including the olive oil. It's so minimal that I'm using. It's not that serious. For snacks today, I had a bag of these, and then I had a chomps and a light cheese. Now it's time for dinner, where I'm gonna have steak, rice, and then the vegetables from earlier. I did not go to the gym today. Wednesdays and Sundays are an optional rest day or abs and cardio. And so I was so busy with filming content for you guys that I didn't end up going to do core. I may still end up getting on my treadmill in the garage to do some speed work or maybe even just a walk. It's been raining and freezing all day, so I haven't been able to go outside either. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy dinner. Last little snacky snack before my run and before bed. I'm also drinking some Coke Zero, but I've been doing horrible with my water today. Calorie intake for the day is 1739, so that's good. As far as my macros are concerned, I hit 159 out of 150 grams of protein, 66 out of 65 grams of fat, 135 out of 198 grams of carbs. And then I be forgetting to tell y'all my fiber, so I got 16 out of 25. Ooh, that's a little low. I also only intake 40 ounces of water. So while I do my run, I'm going to try to up that water to at least a half a gallon, which is 64 ounces. This is why I like the timestamp feature of MyFitnessPal, because I didn't actually intake my first thing until 11:50 a.m. I was just so busy this morning. I was like, knowing that I was hungry and thirsty, not eating and drinking though. When I start off that late, I already know myself. It pushes me behind when it comes to my water and most of the time my food. I'm surprised I did so well with my food today. Granted, my carbs are low, but that's fine. But I know that's why my water was affected, because I did not start off the day early. I did not start my workout early. It's like, I know this already. I can predict it. It's like, it's not even a prediction. It's a fact at this point. So know and study your body. So I'm getting it in, you guys. It is 9:21. I was laying in bed like feeling guilty because I didn't move my body today. I had a planned run today, and there's nothing wrong with resting, but like my resting has to come with a point, and there was no point for it. Like I was just busy doing things today, but really not prioritizing my time efficiently, which is why I didn't get to my workout. And so I'm like laying there just feeling this guilt of not working out, knowing that I'm not tired right now and all I'm doing is scrolling. So I told myself, you know what? I have two walking pads. I have one that is for running. It's my updated one, and I still never got rid of my very first walking pad. And so I'm like, you know what? Grab that one, bring it in the house, walk at the top speed, which is 3.8 miles per hour. I only had gotten 5,700 steps in for the day. So, you know, I'm trying to get to 10,000 per day. So I'm like, you can do you a nice little brisk walk until you get to 10,000 steps, or 30 minutes of cardio, whichever one happens last. And then you can go to bed and it will be fine. At least the workout was done. So that's what we're doing. Done. Now I'm just cooling down at 3.0 miles per hour, letting my heart rate come down. I'm gonna give this another minute and stop at 35 minutes. And now I feel good. I feel good. And that entire walk was in the zone 2, which, if you know, I'm always doing zone 2 training for my running. And so with 4 runs per week, 3 of them is a zone 2 run. Only one of them, which was supposed to be today, is a zone 5 run because it's a speed run. And all of the walks that I do, so the 2 walks that I do on leg day, are also zone 2. So majority of my training is in the zone 2 to build my stamina and endurance so that I can get faster. So it was good. But I will see y'all tomorrow.
I look like I'm the man. But I was down and out like last week. Tell me, where have you been? Came out of hiding, girl. Don't act like I'm your man. You're just a fan. You don't hold ring. No. Don't hold no ring. Yeah. Good against Miller ass nigga with a sick ass mouth and a slick ass flow. Catch up and around me, nigga ain't a plan when I'm coming for the kitty. Got my full goddamn. Do it for my niggas and the ghost right there. Do it for my niggas and the ghost right now. Niggas got killed for the boy, living dreams in the hills, and they watching for the boy right now. Goddamn, what a time, what a year. We are what them young boys feel. I kill, never be killed, that's real, no lie. You can tell it from my peers right now. Don't you wanna fuck me down? Don't you wanna love me down? Girl, you can't tie me down like Ray J said, but no, I'm down. Bring a nigga, show me something. Shake it like you owe me something. Push it on the button like a button. Keep on laughing, still getting ready to get a function. Bitches on my dick like it's nothing. Everywhere I go now, always got shit jumping. Hey, nice to meet. Hey, who you be? Peace, that's how peace. Gotta clap into this beat. She invite me to her crib. I walk in, she say my heat. She said, but I live in the hills. Bitch, that's just the way I sleep. Stop that madness, I'm a savage. In traffic when Mac 11's bad bitch. And she's Spanish, I fired that.
Just got back from the gym doing a hamstring day. And of course, it's a walk. Gym sesh was it was a little it was mid, but we pushed through it. And I just did 10 minutes on the treadmill there, so I'll get some more steps in later because I like to do at least 30 minutes of cardio. Also, today is Thursday, so I take my GLP-1 injection on Thursday, so got that done. I also weighed myself this morning. I normally weigh myself every day at this point just so I can get my averages. So I weighed in at 167.0, and I probably won't weigh myself again until I'm like off of work, because I like to weigh myself first thing in the morning after I pee and poop with no water, no food in me. And me being up from work, me walking, water, eating, like that's just gonna throw off my numbers, so that's okay. Breakfast is served, and I'm just having 2 slices of this keto bread from yesterday's haul, and then this guacamole that I got from Whole Foods a little while ago. It's their spicy one with 2 eggs. So this is 280 calories, 21 grams of protein, 17 grams of fat, 31 grams of carbs. A little lower on the protein side that I would prefer to start the day with. But I am feeling tired, so I may make a protein coffee here in a bit because I have some work to do. So my coffee is on the lower side of protein, with it only having 7 grams of protein, which is fine. I just really didn't feel like putting any collagen in it. But I did just finish one YouTube video that is actually going to be posted Saturday. So the day before y'all see this vlog. It is a 90-day guide to get you to summer. Lots of good gems in there. So make sure you're watching that video to get back on track with your fitness and wellness and all that stuff. I am starving and it is now lunchtime. So let me show you what I made. So for the main dish, I'm doing a keto bun with a serving of the chicken strips, thrown into some no sugar barbecue sauce, and I'm using a Laughing Cow cheese. So this is what it's looking like. So pretty much a barbecue chicken sandwich. On the side, I'm having a salad using the baby arugula and spinach, some tomatoes, goat cheese, black olives, and onions. And then I made my high protein salad dressing using my Greek yogurt sauce. And then this, of course. So I'm going to drizzle that on there. In the video that I posted a few days ago is pretty much my grocery list to eat in a calorie deficit that's high protein, high fiber, low carb, low to no added sugar. This is essentially how it's done. Like, I'm showing y'all how it's done. And yes, there's some processed foods in there. I live in the real world. Sometimes I'm not going to eat whole foods and the cleanest foods and stuff, but I make things practical and for it to fit my high protein, high fiber lifestyle, but I also make things quick because I'm always on the move and doing something. But I also pair my processed stuff with some cleaner stuff like a salad. And so for that entire meal, it's 424 calories, 48 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, and 33 grams of carbs. I'm getting a tad bit hungry, so I'm gonna have a little snack. It's just an apple. And then I made some peanut butter using PB2 and 20 milliliters of Fairlife fat-free milk. Some people mix this PB2 with water, but I like to mix it with milk because anyway I can sneak in some protein, I'm gonna sneak in some protein. Needed yet another snack. So I had 2 servings of the shrimp cocktail. I'm telling you, it is a game changer when it comes to snacking and feeling hungry, but you know you have to get your protein in. Oh, so simple. So for dinner, I just made protein ziti using this protein pasta right here. I'm trying to get rid of it because I have a ton of pasta in the pantry. I use reduced fat mozzarella cheese and then this no sugar added traditional sauce and of course 93.7 ground beef. I am now on my way to work to do shift 1 out of 3. Yeah, I packed my dinner, which was the ziti. Didn't end up eating anything else. Packed a couple of snacks like I always do. Packed a small little breakfast because I am going to the gym on my lunch break. Of course, I always pack my water enhancers because that helps me drink more water while I'm at work. And a Coke Zero and an energy drink because mama is gonna need it. I've been up since 5, which means by the time I go to sleep, it will be a 29-hour day for your girl. Insane how I do this all the time. I cannot wait till October.
Yeah, girl, I know you wanna. She's a spice, ride pipe like bike, like Yokohama. She heard the thing bend like banana, so she wanna give me the adunanani.
Starving. And so I'm taking my break now. I'm eating my dinner. I already chugged my energy drink too. I just realized I didn't get my additional 20 minutes of walking in, which is fine because leg days are normally walk in or get 10,000 steps in. I did get my 10,000 steps. I'm at 10,200 and I'm still going to be getting in more. I'm doing pour on my water though. I got 64 ounces of water, which is good. But I'm still sipping on this one. I don't know, my body's just hungry today.
They too fly, though. That's all I know. She don't sing songs, but if I go strong, she gon' hit this high note. She knows she working with the nana. She wanna give me the adunanani.
Yeah, I really truly do not know what's going on with me. Like, I just finished my dinner and I still feel hungry. Like, I feel like a bottomless pit. I feel like it didn't even touch the surface of my hunger. And so I'm trying to drink my Coke Zero because carbonation makes my belly full to fill me up. But I'm about to eat a banana. I know what I need to do. I'm gonna eat this banana. I'm not gonna eat anymore. It's 9 p.m. It's me being tired. It's that hunger and sleep hormone. I always forget the name of it, but it's like revving up my appetite because I'm so tired and I have to stay up. Right now, I'm at 1,779 calories out of 1977 for my macros for the day. I'm at 165 grams of protein out of 150, 62 grams of fat out of 65, and 180 carbs out of 198. So I have a little bit of carbs and a little bit of calories to spare. Hey guys, it is now Friday and I made it through without eating anything else. I was tempted. I was gonna grab some goldfish because I had the calories and the carbs to spare. But I just made myself busy. I started stocking, so I ended up ending the night at 17,500 steps and 80 ounces of water. So that's good. And no extra food because I was bored. But with that being said, I am going to eat something, my little pre-workout snack, which is an apple and my Greek yogurt. And I have 2 hours until I go to break for the gym. So I'm going to start editing. I still have 3 rooms to stock and the cards to do, so I'll get some extra steps in, but I'll worry about that later. Right now I'm tired. I'm like crashing hard now. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's cold as shit, and as you can see, it's drizzling. And I had no choice but to park in the back of the parking lot.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just...
Session was alright. It's just another completed workout for me. I hate feeling like I have to speed through my workouts because obviously I'm on break and I can't take an adequate amount of rest during my sets and stuff like that, but it's all good. It's done. It was also triceps and chest, which isn't my favorite day of the week, but I am trying to build up my muscle and my upper body and my strength, so whatever. She letting me go home early. I'm running out of here. Baby, I don't care if it is 15 minutes. You ask me if I want to go home early. The answer is yes, every single time. Just got back home and y'all, I am starving. And the crazy thing is, I'm probably just thirsty. I'm not hungry, I'm probably just thirsty. But the thing that people don't talk about, including myself, is that once you already feel the hunger pain, it's hard to quench it with water, even if you know that you probably are just thirsty. Like you'll drink something and then you still feel hungry. The best thing for me to do right now is fill up on some salad. Fill up on some salad, have a little bit of my protein ranch, have some healthy fats with avocado, and keep it pushing. And there you have it. Best way to fill up. Same salad I've been eating all week, the same stuff. Additional though is the avocado, and then I did add
Very passing moment, thoughts of you run through my head. I am slowly realizing I think you're truly innocent. I think you're truly something special, something my dreams are really made of.
You guys, we have to talk. So I told y'all at the beginning of this video that this Discipline Diary episode is dedicated to the actual discipline with my foods, with my workout, with my steps, with my water, like all of it, right? And then if you watch my previous episode, the one that has the fitness tips, I'll link it in the cards above. Somewhere in that episode, I talk about how you can technically eat what you want and still be in a calorie deficit. Doesn't mean that it's the most nutritional thing or gonna keep you full and satiated, but weight loss is still calories in versus calories out. So you can make anything meet your deficit requirements, right? Okay. So y'all know I got off early from work. I got off at 4:30. I tried my very best to stay up and edit my grocery list video, which is already up. Ended up falling asleep. Bad idea for me because I woke up groggy, but that little bit of sleep that I got gave me a boost of energy. Even as I took a sleeping pill, it still kept me up. And so I ended up just being like, I'm just gonna finish editing the video because like I'm gonna be sitting here laying in the bed fighting to go to sleep, wasting time when I can just utilize this time. So I didn't end up going to bed until 11 o'clock, 11:30, and my Oura Ring, it's charging right now, but my Oura Ring clocked me at only 3 hours and 11 minutes of sleep. After already like being up for 24 hours, my body only really was in sleep for 3 hours and 11 minutes, you guys. Tonight is going to suck. That's why I'm already drinking my coffee. I normally don't do 2 caffeinated drinks in a day, but I'm about to drink this coffee now. Because at this point, like I already told y'all, once I'm up, especially because I'm a natural morning person, but also once I'm up, I'm up. So I ended up waking up at like 3:30. Really wanted to try to lay in bed until 5. Yeah. And y'all already know how much I stress the fact that you need to get some good sleep in, that when you don't get sleep, it messes with your sleep hormone and your hunger hormone. And so as I'm sitting there like editing the videos, I'm like just snacking on anything when I should have just ate a meal, because I think I told y'all like I was so hungry today, starting from yesterday. I was so hungry and it was like everything that I was eating was so small that it really wasn't like doing anything for my stomach. Granted, I also was probably thirsty. So I was doing a lot of graze eating this morning. A lot of graze eating, like, you know, maybe I'll just have this small thing and it will satisfy me. Maybe I'll just have this small thing and it will satisfy me. Maybe I will just have this small thing and it will satisfy me. So I did plug everything into my Fitness Pal. I'm going to be honest and disciplined with my own self. But let me tell you guys, you know, accountability, y'all, my accountability partners. So I had the salad, right? Y'all saw me eat that. Then I had a serving of shrimp cocktail. Then I had 2 protein waffles, which is a serving. Then I had an entire bag of pork rinds. This entire bag right here. So lots of snacky eating, lots of graze eating. Nothing wrong with what I ate. However, let me tell you how it affected my macros, which now has affected my calories for the rest of the day. It's only 4:22. So I have to be smart about the rest of my intake until midnight. First and foremost, I actually need to drink more water. I've only had 24 ounces of water today. Actually, no, I've had 32 ounces of water today. So I'm gonna try to get a good a hydro jug in, and that will at least get me closer to my goals by midnight. Okay, so I have only 504 calories left for the day. I have 47 grams of protein left for the day. I have 102 carbs left for the day, and I'm over by my fat by 11 grams. It was these pork rinds. When you're eating a whole bag, they are fat heavy. Macros that is left is not bad. I just need to be strategic about what I do because I only have 500 calories left. Since I do have 102 carbs left, but I can do and 47 grams of protein. Now, my fat intake is going to continue to rise. That's fine. I can eat something that's carby now and eat something that's carby later once I'm at work, and pair it with just a little bit, like 20 grams of protein right now and like 30 grams of protein later. Then I have to be smart about which carbs I pick. I'm going to pick something that I know is a little heavy on my stomach, because that heavy feeling will keep me feeling full for a lot longer. And this is why it's important to pay attention to your body, because then you know what your body does so that you can be strategic just in case you do have a day like this, but you know you're going to be hungry right now and later on. So that is how I'm going to be strategic. What I'm going to eat, I don't know yet. I still don't know yet, but I know that that is the plan. Today can still end up being a good day. I just have to be really smart about it. Looked in my pantry, came up with a plan. So I'm going to have a cup of this mac and cheese. It's only 180 calories and it's going to do good on my carb intake. And I'm also going to have later on this cup of mashed potatoes. Is only 170 calories. So this puts me a little bit under 400 calories. And what I will pair it with is chicken breast. Chicken breast, virtually no fat, lower in the calorie, high in the protein. I'll have it with both. And then I'll saute some spinach on the side for both. Boom. Okay, you guys, I have the plan. I threw it in my Fitness Pal, each with a serving of spinach, with the mashed potatoes, with the shells, and then I put 150 grams of chicken breast, which I'll split between the 2 meals, will get me right back on track. I'll only be over by 3 grams of protein. I'll only be over by 20 grams of fat, and I'll still have 35 carbs remaining, but I am already over my calories by 44, which is fine because the last few days I've under-eaten, but I don't plan on eating anything else. This is exactly how you get back on track. If you're having a day where you are graze eating, you're eating slider foods, still plug it in. Still plug it into your app, because eventually during that day you will have a self-check-in, just like I just did. And so you can sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna just throw the whole day away. Or you can sit here and be like, how can I turn this day around? That way I still feel better about the day. Now I feel better about the day. So I'm moving on to tomorrow and, getting my snacks and stuff ready for work. I am gonna take another apple and I'm gonna make my PB2 because I really enjoyed that the other day. I think that's gonna be like my new snack, is the PB2 and the apple. I always pack my chomps just in case. It's a nice little quick protein snack. I'm also gonna pack again another Greek yogurt drink and my Mush overnight oats. I got my Coke, my strawberry sunrise. Because I have not been feeling like, I've been feeling thirsty, overly thirsty. I haven't had electrolytes in a few days. So what I'm gonna do is in my hydro jug, I'm going to throw in 2 packets of electrolytes, both from Cure. This is the lemonade, this is the black tea. There's also a little bit of caffeine in it because I'm gonna need the energy and I'm gonna make me like a tea lemonade situation. But this will give me my water and electrolytes. That way I can like scarf down that 40 ounces of water by the end of the night.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do.
Kids are enjoying Chipotle and I'm eating my macaroni, spinach, and chicken. You know how when you have to like sit for a second and just gather yourself before you actually go into the building?
Once Brandy sent everybody home.
Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go.
Finally sitting down for dinner. It has been a madhouse. As y'all saw a little bit ago, I came in and the charge nurse and one of the other nurses had called out. It already started off with chaos. Then my hunger started revving up again, but I've been getting through my water. I'll probably finish it here with my dinner. It's now 9:21, so I'm actually taking my dinner break a little bit later, which is a good thing. That means I can last till midnight. But what time does y'all break start? Because my break don't start until my food is warmed up and I use the bathroom and I'm seated, okay? That's when my break starts. Happy Saturday, guys. I already showed y'all my gym snack for today, which is always chomps. I'm really digging the apple with the PB2 and the milk. But now it's time to head to the gym, And we're doing glutes and shoulders. Workout is complete, and it was okay. You know, my workouts are always okay when it comes to the end of the week. Even though I do enjoy glutes and shoulder, it's the middle of the night, I'm tired, whatever. Plus, I had to cut the workout a bit short just because I was running out of time. Even though I don't have a lot of like exercises to do on this day, I think it's only like 6 total. It's a lot of individual leg work. So I missed 1 set of step-ups, which I'm working each side of my legs. I missed 2 sets of my hip thrusts. And then I missed 2 sets of the cable kickbacks, which is again working each leg. And then I was like, I felt rushed, so I was rushing through everything else. But I mean, I got it done. Still, workout complete. Tomorrow is a core day. So depending on how like fast I can get through that workout, I may just make up for the sets that I didn't do and just call it a day. When we talk about discipline, that is discipline right there. My manager just left just in time for me to grab my breakfast and eat it at the desk and get my laptop and edit my next video that's being posted today. Another day, another shift complete. As far as my hunger, I know we had a conversation yesterday about eating foods and them fitting into your calories, but they may not be the most nutritional, like dense type of foods, and it'll still end up leaving you hungry. So I was battling with my hunger a bit yesterday. I figured out this feature that's on my MyFitnessPal though, because a lot of like, I'm always researching, you know, wellness, weight loss, all the things. And so you cannot carry macros over to the next day. Like you can't overeat on your protein thinking that you're going to, you know, be good for the next day. All of the macros are going to store into fat in your body, like period. No matter if it's a carb, if it's a protein, if you're overloading on it, it's going to store into fat in your body. But with calories, you do have a weekly balance. Like I know I showed y'all the TDEE and it tells you your daily calories, but then it also tells you your weekly calories just in case like one day you're eating less, but one day you eat more, you have that weekly balance. So I saw that MyFitnessPal has that feature, that weekly balance feature, and y'all, I am under eating a lot. Like a lot. Like I'm not really good at using MyFitnessPal consistently so I can see the data. So now that I'm aware that that's there, and it like there's so much information on it, but it told me that on average I'm getting 1,500 calories in, and you know my calorie goal is 19 and some change. And for me to be at a 500 calorie deficit, like if I did want to be at an aggressive deficit but still like healthy, that's 1,700 calories. So I'm 200 below that. So technically I'm at a 700 calorie deficit, but my weight loss is not being that, like it's not showing that I'm in a 700 calorie deficit, especially with all of the fitness that I'm doing. And that goes to show you that just because you're in this severe calorie deficit doesn't mean you're going to necessarily lose weight. You're putting yourself into starvation mode, and your body is going to hold on to whatever it can hold on to. And so that's why when people are like, oh my God, but I eat so little, or I don't eat at all and I'm not losing weight. Like, that's probably why, sis. So it's just making me like pay attention to my data, use the tools correctly to pay attention to my data. And so next week, now that I know that feature is there, the 7 days in for me today. So starting tomorrow, Sunday, I'm gonna run it from Sunday to Saturday, and it will be a new week of data. I am going to try my best to stay on top of all of my macros and all of my calories to bring my weekly average up to where it needs to be, to see if I can be at a regular deficit. And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll just bring my calories down from 1900 to the 1700 if on average I'm only eating 1500. I don't know, but I just wanted to like share that with y'all if you didn't know that tool is there, because it's good to know. Like, I know I'm paying attention to, you know, my workouts per week, and I know I'm paying attention to my steps per week, like looking at my fitness apps. I'm really good at looking at like my fitness app when it comes to the heavy app for my weight training, and then all of my cardio for my Garmin, but I'm not good when it comes to the tracking. And I keep telling y'all, so why am I not listening to myself, that weight loss is 80% nutrition? So I really need to like buckle down, get better at tracking everything and paying attention to that data as well. All right, y'all already know what time it is. I already got my heated blanket going. I popped my sleeping pill. I'm about to have some leftovers instead of cooking breakfast. The ziti I showed y'all earlier in the vlog, I just put a little bit on a plate. And I will see y'all when I wake up. You guys, I really don't know what's wrong with me this weekend, but I cannot sleep. Like, I came home, I feel like I slept for like 15 minutes and then got a jolt and woke up, stayed up for like an hour. At that point, I took another sleeping pill, because it was early. So I was like, okay, I can afford to take another sleeping pill and just have it knock me out. Laid there restless, like with my eye mask, just trying to just fall asleep. And now it's 2:20. I've been up since 2 because I had to pee. And like I mentioned before, once I wake up, it's like I can't go back to sleep. So now I just laid here trying to go back to sleep, and it's like my mind is so restless and I literally cannot go back to sleep. So I looked at my Oura ring, and that's again another 3.5 hours of sleep. I cannot. I should call out. I'm just making a quick and simple lunch. I'm using 174 grams of these chicken strips, 1 Laughing Cow cheese, my pita bread from the other day or the previous episode, half of a serving of spinach, and that's it. I use some of this barbecue sauce as well, and this alone is 65 grams of protein. I'm cooking dinner right now, and it is just gonna be salmon, Brussels sprouts, even though Gigi's gonna have broccoli, and some white rice. So with my Brussels sprouts, I drizzle avocado or olive oil on it, do some salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, and some minced garlic, and pop that in the oven for about 30 minutes on 350. Frozen pack of steamable broccoli. This is a quick little game changer for me and my routine to make things quick as well. Danny's gonna have sticky rice. I'm just gonna do this rice right here because it's lower in calorie. So I have my dinner here prepped, but I also made some lunch for tomorrow for when either I come home from work and just want to eat, or when I wake up from my nap tomorrow and just want to eat. So Brussels sprouts and salmon, more Brussels sprouts, salmon, and rice. Ooh, shift 3 of 3. I was able to get a little bit more sleep, but that little bit of sleep did help me for now. As y'all can see, while I'm at work, it's hard for me to get any type of running in. Like, I don't get any running in, actually. But I still make sure that I was hitting over 10,000 steps per day that I've been at work. And now I'm going into work. I think I'm at like, I thought I saw 67, 700, 7,800. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm still going to end tonight with over 10,000 steps. So though I didn't really get my cardio in, I'm still like moving my body and increasing the NEAT portion, and then also focusing on my exercise, which is the EAT portion of the TDEE. I talked about this in my weight loss guide video that I had posted today. I still have a little less than 40 ounces of water to drink, so I'm gonna focus on that for the day. And I packed all of my snacks as always, my breakfast for tomorrow, and yeah, same old, same old. It's all about discipline. It's all about consistency. It's all about repetition. Like, this is how we stay here.
I don't know what I just pulled into, but there's 3 cop cars outside and nobody in the break room for the night huddle.
The situation is cleared, but I'm not even an hour into the shift and I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm gonna eat my apple and PB too.
Yeah, girl, I know you want her. She's a spice, ride pipe like bike, like Yokohama. She heard the thing bend like banana, so she wanna give me the other.
Charlotte brought me my sourdough bread.
I baked this too.
Oh my god, it smells so good. I'm literally gonna have this for breakfast tomorrow with some eggs. I got avocados. Ooh, I'm making me an avocado toast, right? Fresh in the morning. Yup.
Gotta get through tonight first.
I gotta get through tonight first, okay? She coming home with me.
You haven't eaten it all night.
Finally made it to Sunday. I think I'm getting sick. I can feel it all right here and right here. I just want this shift to be over. Having a little snack though. I'm over tonight. I really want to leave, but there's a million people still here. Don't understand. I can't even do it. I'm taking a nap. I'm out early again, you guys. I'm not feeling it. I just feel so yucky. I made it back home, you guys. I'm about to go to bed. I'm not gonna even eat anything. I'm just done for. And I think I was talking about it yesterday. I was talking about how, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna finish my glute day from the other day. And I'm like, I could have pushed through during my break and went and got a workout in, or I could have went to the gym after I got off work. But here's the thing. We are not professional athletes out here. We don't get paid to do this. There's no reason for me to like be training like I'm about to go to the Olympics. You know what I mean? And I'm sure even professional athletes know when to take a rest day, know when to listen to their body. And so right now, like, I just been running ragged these last few days. And I looked at my Oura ring. I looked at the information, and like I said, I've only been getting 3 hours of sleep. And even the day that I started my my shifts, even that day wasn't a good sleep day. Like, my last good day of sleep was Wednesday. I got 8 hours, but like going into Thursday, I only got 5 hours, 52 minutes. And then we know Friday was the 3 hours, Saturday was the 3 hours, you know. And it's like, it's so important. And I need to do like a sit down video talking about this rest, recovery, listening to your body. Like, those things are just important as important. I feel like I can't even speak because like I'm so jumbled right now, but those things are just as important on your journey. Delirious. Those things are just as important as working out, eating right, you know, your vitamins, all of that stuff. Like I always tell y'all, if your stress is high, if your sleep is low, that could be stalling your weight too. And like the same thing applies to me too. Like when I be going through it and stuff like that, like I know night shift be killing my my sleep, like in my journey, and triggering my overeating and all that stuff. Like I know it does. I know for a fact it does. So, but I have to wait until October to do something about it. But Sundays are a rest day or abs and running anyway, so I really don't feel bad about me skipping out on the gym today. Will I do a run later? We'll see. We'll see when I like wake up, because I'm popping a sleeping pill and hopefully I can go to sleep for like a good 8 hours. So we see how I feel when I wake up. I still need to edit this vlog that's being posted today. We'll see if it's raining. We'll see if it's cold. If not, then I have my walking pad still out. I'll just get my steps in like I did the last rest ab core day and keep it pushing. And keep it pushing. That way, I can start off next week on a good foot and on a good note. If you enjoyed this video and this weekend vlog with me, this discipline, putting the discipline into the Discipline Diaries. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure you're following me on TikTok and Instagram. On TikTok, I'm always hosting lives and answering your questions in a moment. And on Instagram, I'm super active in my stories. I have a broadcast channel. They end up knowing the tea first. So make sure you're following me over there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
You're truly something special, something